Hey everyone, Kyle here from Wealthy Affiliate. Today we're going to be walking you through the process of getting ready for search engines and getting your website ready for SEO. Search engine optimization, as it's deemed here in the definition in Google, is the process of maximizing the number of visitors to a particular website, a website like yours or ours, by ensuring that the site appears high on the list of results returned by the search engine. So here's an example search in Google, and you can see there's all these results down the middle here. And these are search engine optimized websites, and these people are ranking in Google for completely free. So if you understand how to optimize your website for search engines, you can get rankings like this in your particular niche. And there's literally billions of keywords out there that you can do this with, and this can lead to an incredible amount of traffic, which leads to opportunity. So your understanding of SEO is going to be really advanced as you move through the training. But before we get rolling, we first need to set up our website in a way where it's geared towards search engines, the code base, how we set it up so that search engines like Google, like Bing, like Yahoo can find it. So that is what I'm going to be walking you through in this tutorial here. I'm going to be showing you how to initially set up your website so you're setting it up on a solid SEO footing. And that you can, obviously get ranked. So when I come back, we're going to be jumping into the back office of our website. First thing I'm going to need to do to access the plugins on my website, I'm obviously going to need to log into my website. So down here within the websites section, I'm going to click that, and I can log in directly through my recent websites because you see my basketball skills drills site there. Or as mentioned in prior tutorials, I can go through the site manager. I'm just going to log in here, and this is going to take me into the back office of my website where I'm going to be updating the all-in-one SEO details. So you can find the all-in-one SEO plugin in a few different areas. And within the plugin section, you're going to, if you click this, it's going to show you a list of all your plugins. I'll do it just for an example here. And within the SEO settings under the all-in-one SEO pack, you can access it there. But since I've activated this plugin, it's also popped into the side menu over here, up towards the top underneath dashboard. So if you've activated your plugin, you will see it here. If you have not activated it yet, then you won't see it here, and you'll have to go to your plugins and activate it. That's a question I get quite regularly because someone simply hasn't activated the plugin. So you need to activate this plugin first, and you should have by this point, but you can do that at any time. And then I'm going to go to the general settings. Down here, you're going to see upgrade to Pro. You do not need the Pro. There is some more features within that, but you do not need that in particular at this point. We're just going to need to go to the general settings, and you never need to upgrade to it if you don't want to. It's a completely free plugin, and the free version does a good enough job. So click general settings, and these are the settings for this particular plugin that we're going to be managing here. So when I come back, I'm going to be showing you how to update your homepage settings, which is your home title, a home description, a description of your website. And instead of you watching me type this out, I'm going to come back. I'm going to have this pre-populated, and I'm going to explain exactly what I am referring to. Okay, I've added my home title and my description. Your home title is the name of your website, and I usually recommend adding something to make it more captivating or interesting. So I've included my name, basketball skills and drills, and then I've included another excerpt of stepping up your game. So you can make this whatever you want, but ideally you want to include the name of your website in there, and also something that makes it interesting or more captivating. Your home description is simply you're telling people what your website's about and how you plan on helping people with your website. So I say at Basketball Skills and Drills, we are focused on helping all levels of ballers improve their skills through practice and game time skills and strategy. So very simple. I recommend keeping it under 160 characters. You know, it indicates that you're allowed to a maximum of 320 characters. Up to you. As long as you stay under the limit, you just don't want it to be too long either. So that's why I recommend under 160. But if you go a little bit over, that is completely fine as well. And these can be updated down the road. So if you don't like the title of your website that you've added, this is being added to the code. This isn't added to your actual visual website that readers see. It's going to be read by Google and other search engines, and I'm going to be indicating that in the next segment here. But like I said, you can update these at any point. So don't fear that you're not offering the perfect home description or the perfect home title. Do what makes sense to you now, and like I said, you can update that down the road. And the rest of the settings, with exclusion of one, we are just going to keep the same. There's all sorts of things that you can do with this within this plugin. You're going to be able to add your Google Webmaster Tools, Bing Webmaster Center, Pinterest, analytics, all sorts of things you're going to be able to incorporate into this down the road, and which we will as we move through the training, but you don't need to worry about any of that stuff for now. It's just simply not needed at this point. You can leave all of these how they are. And then at the very bottom, you're going to want to use keywords. So it just simply enable that. And that's going to pull, if you add tags to your posts, it might not make sense now, but as you build out new posts on your website, you're going to be adding tags to represent what they are about. And it's just going to pull those into the code for your keywords. It's not really going to do too much, but I tend to lean towards enabling that. And again, you don't really need to give this too much more thought at this point. As long as you update your home title, home description, that is fine. You can see this home keywords has also popped up now. That's because I've enabled them. You can add a few keywords if you want as well, that are relational to your website. So I'm going to add basketball skills and drills. Basketball skills, and you can separate them by comma. Basketball, how to shoot a basketball. I'm just going to put a few there. That's fine for now. You can put as many as you want. Just don't get carried away, because this isn't really going to do too much in terms of rankings. And I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and at the very bottom you're going to see this update options blue button. Simply click that, and it's going to update the options on your website. So your all-in-one SEO pack, the plugin's all set up. Your website is actually all set up for SEO now. And what I'm going to do when I come back, I'm going to show you how this translates into your website, because a lot of people don't quite understand what they've just done. So I want to help explain that to you, so it's more clear and so that you understand what just happened. So when I come back, I'm going to be doing that. So I've made these changes to the all-in-one SEO plugin, but how does this translate into activity? What's going on your website? So I want to explain this to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my website. You can access your website at any time, your live version of your website, through the top menu item here, and you can click Visit Site. And this is going to take me to my website. So you can see I don't have any content on my website yet, and you can't see anything that I've just added because it's all done within the underlying code. And I'm going to show you that first. What you can do is you can right click anywhere on your dashboard, and I'm gonna go to show page source. I'm using a Mac in Safari. If you're in Internet Explorer or Firefox, it will either say view page source or show page source if you want to do this yourself. But this is just for me explaining to you. And this is the underlying code of this given page on my website, and this is my home page. So the title of the page is, you can see down here in the code, is the one I added within the all-in-one tool, Basketball Skills and Drills, Stepping Up Your Game. So you see it there. The meta name description, which is also code for search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo. It says the content is at Basketball Skills and Drills. We are focused on helping all levels of ballers improve. Same thing that I had in the all-in-one SEO plugin. And then the meta keywords, Basketball Skills and Drills, Basketball Skills. You can see it's the same thing that I had and that I just added to the plugin as well. So that's where it's getting added. It's not getting added on the visual website where people can see it. This is code that's being added for the search engines so that when Google, Bing, and Yahoo find you, they index your website properly. And I'm going to show you how that translates in the search engine. So if I go to Google here, I'm just going to type in basketball skills, just to give you an example. I scroll down. What you see at the top in blue here under all of these rankings is the title. So the 5 basic skills of basketball, this is the title of that particular post on the website. And that's basically what we just did. As we build out our website, these titles are going to be automatically generated for us by the all-in-one SEO plugin. So this initial setup is the last time we're going to have to worry about it, and then it's going to automatically be pulled based on the titles of all the content we create. So this initial setup is it covers everything. So that's the title, and then this aspect here is the description. And sometimes Google will pull the description from what you add, and sometimes it will just pull the description from the content. It's whatever they feel is most relevant, and you ultimately at the end of the day are not in control of that. Google is, or Bing, or Yahoo, and that is the description. So you can see the things that we just added, and this is the home title and the home description. So that's how it translates into not only the code of your website, but here we're seeing where it translates into the actual search rankings. And I hope that has given you a lot of perspective as to what's happening, because it doesn't do anything that you can see visually on your website after you make those changes. So, people can tend to get confused by that, and they don't think they've done it correctly, but you have. If you've saved your settings, it's taken place within the code. And then as your website gets indexed, it's going to be getting indexed with that title that you've created. And the indexing will usually take around 7 to 14 days with a brand new website. So you're not far away from that either. So I hope this training has really helped you out here. And, now that you've done this, your website's all set up for search engines like Google, like Bing, like Yahoo, which own 99.7% of the market share of search, I believe. So, if you can cover those 3 search engines, you have covered, all search engines, in my opinion. So if you have any questions about any of the material within this tutorial, please leave them below, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Thank you very much.